Let's get right down to it on tonight. Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And then the phrase, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, how about this? A Pennsylvania judge, Sonia McKnight, was convicted for shooting her sleeping ex-boyfriend in the head as he was asleep. Dr. Richey and Wosny Lambre, they discussed this on Indisputable. Let's get right down to it on tonight. I don't have any favorites on this program. If you're right, I will applaud you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be talking about a lot of good heroes and heroines within law enforcement on my program coming up. Let's get down to this video tonight, find out exactly what's going on with this particular story. Here we go.
A judge convicted of shooting her ex-boyfriend as he slept. She has a history as well. Put it full mass. I'll be damned. Magistrate Judge of Pennsylvania, Miss Sonia McKnight. Judge McKnight, who was accused of shooting and wounding her ex-boyfriend in the head as he slept, was convicted yesterday of attempted homicide and aggravated assault charges. We brought you this when it first happened. So Judge McKnight was taken away in handcuffs. After the trial, judge rejected a defense request that she be released. She faces up to 60 years in prison when she's sentenced on May 28th. The shooting occurred in 2024 at the boyfriend's home. Judge McKnight had lived there, but the man repeatedly asked her to leave when their relationship ended. That's according to the authorities. Prosecutors argued at trial that Judge McKnight was a jealous partner who, quote, didn't like that she had been asked to leave. But her attorney said the ex-boyfriend couldn't identify the shooter. Well, that's technically correct. He was sleeping. Yes. He was asleep when it happened.
Let me stop right here and add this.
There's more.
Hold on, Dr. Richey.
The boyfriend.
Let me stop right here and add this in real quick. She's a magistrate judge who's supposed to be upholding the Constitution and upholding the law, adjudicating over cases, finding people guilty probably letting some go, and sending people to prison. So her people try to justify her defense that the shooter couldn't identify her. Woman just shot the man in the head. Of course he could not identify her. Do not put people who are involved in law enforcement up on a high pedestal. They're men and women, flesh and blood, just like we are. And many of them are making decisions with people's lives. And there are a lot of good, decent, hard-working, forthright, honest judges in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. But she ain't one of them. That's right, I said it. Back to the story.
Judge rejected a defense request that she be released. She faces up to 60 years in prison when she's sentenced on May 28th. The shooting occurred in 2024 at the boyfriend's home. Judge McKnight had lived there, but the man repeatedly asked her to leave when their relationship ended. That's according to the authorities. Prosecutors argued at trial that Judge McKnight was a jealous partner who, quote, didn't like that she had been asked to leave. But her attorney said the ex-boyfriend couldn't identify the shooter. Well, that's technically correct. He was sleeping. Yes. He was asleep when it happened. There's more. The ex-boyfriend testified that he couldn't see after the shooting, but Judge McKnight was the only other person in the damn home. Called circumstantial, but
Come on, Professor.
that's quite
Come on, Doctor.
powerful. Great circumstantial evidence here. There's more. She was suspended without pay prior to the shooting. So let me explain this. So Judge McKnight, an elected judge in Dauphin County since 2016, was suspended without pay in mid-November 2023 by the Court of Judicial Discipline. Now, why was she suspended? You see, they handle misconduct allegations against judges. The Judicial Conduct Board, which investigates and charges misconduct cases against Pennsylvania judges, alleged in September that Judge McKnight violated judicial probation from a previous misconduct case centered on her actions regarding a 2020 traffic stop involving her son. She was acquitted of criminal charges in that matter. This apparently is not the first time that she has shot a partner. Yeah, you heard me right. It apparently is not the first time she has shot a partner. Let's get it. Judge McKnight was not charged when she shot her estranged husband in 2019 after inviting him over to help her move furniture. Prosecutors did not charge her in that case because she cited self-defense. Judge, you pushed your luck, didn't you? I mean, damn, you did it, got away with it once. Wow, put her again. I mean, that's hell on wheels, man. She done shot two partners. Those are the ones we know about. You know, Wisely, when you shoot somebody, they could easily die, which means you have likely attempted to kill two human beings, and you're arguing that you should be let go because technically the partner, the second partner, can't really identify you as the shooter because you were asleep at the time. What say you, brother?
Yeah, that's a hell of an alibi, huh? That's a hell of a way to refute something to be like, well, if the guy was sleeping, how could he really see anything? It's just crazy. And this is one of those things, Dr. Richey, where I try to tell young people, you know, who are finding love and getting in relationships for the first time. They're in their 20s or whatever the case may be. They think they really like people. I'm like, listen, man, delay that cohabitation situation for as long as you possibly can. Be very sure that this is somebody who you can trust, who you want to live with. Because, I mean, this is the worst case scenario, but damn, it's a bad case.
Yeah.
Getting shot while you sleep? It doesn't get more nightmarish than that. But yeah, man, that's why you can't be moving these people up into your crib, Dr. Richey.
Man, listen, brother. I think it was pretty bad for the ex-husband who came over to move furniture. This guy was doing a good deed. Okay, had no idea what was about to happen. All right, and he already knows she's a judge. She got away with it.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
what's wrong with his life.
Check out Optory. It can reduce phishing calls, prevent identity theft, even remove your home address from Google. So good. Optory is so...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see who's in the chat before I close this video. Big Sausage from Canada, good evening to you. Wonderful here. All right, what's up? Some of these names I can't pronounce. Now, let me get back to this judge. Not only should she be convicted, she should be disbarred from ever becoming an elected official again. She should be on probation for the rest of her life, like they do average people. Her license should be stripped from her. It seems like this woman has a serious attitude problem. She probably should have never been a judge to begin with. Just because someone has a college degree or college degrees and they have a title, a position, and they appear to be upstanding, know who you're dealing with. Know their background. Don't get involved with people that appear to be suspicious. Remember this. If something seems too good to be true, then guess what? It's not. Don't allow your mind to deceive you. Your first mind, the first thought that comes to your mind is always correct. Don't second guess yourself when it comes to people. That's why there are all types of movies that are made, from Fatal Attraction to Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and in between. These movies are made for a purpose. They are sending an indirect message. People look at fictionalized drama such as For My Man and etc. 48 Hours. Come on, people, we have to be more careful about how we conduct ourselves. And in society, yes, sometimes people can go overboard in being suspicious of people, but you got to know who you're dealing with. And that's why there's Tyrone Bowman Live. I'm not here to help people. That's why my channel will never be monetized. I'm not here to make money. No matter how many subscribers we get, I'm never monetizing this channel. I didn't come on YouTube for this purpose. I'm on a mission. I'm here for a purpose. I'm here for a reason. To help people. Till next time, never surrender. Never quit.